Hello, it's Hannah from CS department. I've come here to record my 7th experiment in my compiler lab, and it's all about the predictive passing. As we have already come across this predictive passing, it's all about the non-recursive grammar, and which is normally used without backtracking. This leads to LL grammar, which will be useful for you to make a pass tree, which will give you a proper output for the input that's given. We have to make a pass table. That's the main aim of this program. So the technique that is used is like it's actually a top-down passing technique. So we are going to read the tree from the top till the now, and then in um, um, this grammar is normally a context-free grammar in nature. So now let's go to the program shortly. So I have actually imported the input output, and in my main class I have an array of strings where I'm going to get all my terminals which I'm going to get inside. So I might have terminals and non-terminals, so I'm going to get in that as my input, and list of terminals will be stored separately, and the non-terminals will be stored separately. And then for the passing table, I'm giving the format how the passing table should be there. So I have to feed in the values for each and every single table. For example, for example, one terminal can meet any number of non-terminals. So one is going to reach through another one, which is going to encounter with the input value, and this will give you a short note of a passing table. And finally, I have to give a string that is going to pass my passing table. Yeah. So this I've used with a stack, which will be useful for us to take in, and then later finally when you're going to enter a string, it's going to show you whether the passing table has accepted the string or it has not accepted the string. So let's go to the output. Yeah, so enter the number of terminals. So our terminals are going to be 4. Our non-terminals are going to be 4. So the list of terminals are, it's going to be Q. Terminals are which already as an end, okay? So non-terminals only can be expanded. As we know, in all our passing, dollar is the end of a line, and non-terminals will be in capital. We have so wait a minute. Let me run it once again because I have to give a non-terminal with an extra point. So my non-terminals are 5. Yeah. So it's all going to be in caps. Yeah. So enter the passing table. So this means you're going to give the value for your passing table. So my values are going to be Q, A, B, and C. These all doesn't have a value. Okay. Yeah. And I have accolade, and after this CQ doesn't have a value. CB has a value of B, and then we have activate DQ, DA, DB. Okay, DB has activate, and my $2 has an activate. So as you could see, this is my output. So this is my passing table. So I have to give a string which is going to accept. So let's take a string which is going to accept it. So let's give our string Q B B A B. So you could see this is being accepted. So you can find, so this is how a table is being passed. Still sorry, I'm sorry for that word. So a string has been passed in your passing table. So as you can see, $$ comes, so it is being accepted finally. If you want to get even check an other string. So that's all about this program. Thank you so much for watching.